Controversy surrounding an alleged mass grave in Kericho has taken a dramatic turn after a shocking discovery during an ongoing exhumation exercise. Authorities now confirm that 33 bodies have been recovered, a figure that sharply contradicts earlier reports of just 14, and even previous claims that only 13 bodies were involved. The discrepancy has raised serious questions about possible misreporting and how such a large number of bodies may have gone unaccounted for. TV47's Sydney Chazima tells us more.
Tension gripped Kericho East Sub-County as government pathologists, flanked by DCI homicide detectives, began exhuming bodies at the controversial Makaburini Cemetery.
So since morning, they were preparing the site. They managed to get the local residents to help the DCI. Na wamechimba, na what we believe ni kwamba wamefikia yale maeneo where most probably the bodies are.
But what was expected to clarify the situation has instead deepened the controversy. Pathologists on site now confirm that 33 bodies have been exhumed so far, a number that dramatically exceeds all earlier figures released to the public.
What we have found is quite unusual. It was one mass grave and the bodies were stacked in gunny bags. We found 7 adults and 25 children who qualify. Some of them are neonates and others are fetuses.
The revelation has triggered outrage and suspicion as it directly contradicts previous accounts, including that of a public health officer from Nyamira County Referral Hospital who had indicated that only 13 bodies were involved.
So in total, we have 32 bodies. We also found 6 body parts, 4 legs and 2 hands. So those ones we are going to analyze them and we find whether they belong to one individual.
The exercise follows days of confusion, claims and counterclaims over what exactly lies beneath the site.
This matter was hyped and made sensational by the social media. There wasn't anything like a mass grave.
A statement that has only added to the uncertainty after he maintained that the bodies were lawfully buried, dismissing claims of a mass grave.
We were able to establish that these were bodies transferred from Nyamira District Referral Hospital to a private cemetery in Kericho belonging to NCCK.
With the number now standing at 33, the focus has shifted from whether bodies exist at the site to how many more could still be uncovered and why initial figures were so drastically understated. Government pathologists are set to begin post-mortem examinations on the exhumed bodies to establish the cause of death, even as detectives from the Directorate of Criminal Investigations launch parallel investigations into how the bodies were obtained, transported and buried.
Some of these look like they have come from mortuaries and others from hospitals. So, but we are going to determine that when we finish with the autopsy exercise.
As the exhumation continues under intense scrutiny, the rapidly rising number of bodies is shifting the narrative from denial to a deepening crisis, one that could ultimately confirm the existence of a mass grave and force long-awaited answers into the open. Sydney Chazima, TV47.